So what's up, YouTube? It's your girl Cralisa Victoria. I'm back with another video. If you are new to my channel, then I want to say thank you so much for coming to see this video. If you are not new to my channel, then I definitely want to say thank you for continuing to come back. Guys, basically make sure you click the subscribe button, hopefully now, but if not now, at some point during this video. I wanted to make this video right now while I was getting some work, and my phone is about to die. However, I definitely wanted to get on here and just make a quick little video. I came across a gentleman today, which led to another gentleman to another gentleman. We were just talking about like success in business and things like that. And we were just talking about why don't people work together, or why do people work so hard to work against someone else rather than to help or to be a part of what they're doing. And I just wanted to shoot this video to let you guys know, and we all came to the common consensus. Your family, your friends, the people who are around you, I'm not saying that they don't love you and support you, but when it comes to your business, ultimately, those are not going to be your fans. And I'm not saying this to discourage anyone. I'm not saying this to make anybody feel like, oh, she said this about my family. No, it's facts. When I look into my business, have I had people who supported me who I know? Absolutely. Are the majority of those people family? Maybe no. Maybe I'll have a few who will, chime in and do a few things to support. But when it comes down to the bulk of my business, when I weed out every single person who have contributed anything to my business, the overpowering number is not people who are related to me. And I don't think that's just within my business. I think that's within a lot of businesses, and we have to understand that you cannot open up a business thinking that everyone you know who will support you or know you are going to support you and repeatedly do it. You will give your heart, your soul, your everything, put it all on the line. You will put it in front of a car, and do you not know that the same people you would do that for won't be there for you? There will be so many people who need you to do this, be here for them, do this when they need this, be a part of this, be a part of that. But how many things have they been a part of for you? How many things have they supported you in? Right. So what you have to do is stop trying to save everyone. And this is literally like some of the things that I was saying. Most of the things I was saying, these gentlemen all agreed with me. It's not selfishness to say I'm taking myself out of the picture. I'm not going to save everyone, and I'm not coming to, don't know, like, obviously you have things that come up, events and socials and things that you are a part of, people want you to be a part of, but start saying no. And I'm not saying this to just be anal, but if you start putting every single thing on the line for other people all the time, and you never are able to get yourself to a place of stability or anything, because people are always relying on you, they always want you here or there, you're not going to be able to do that if you always feel like you have to do A, B, and C. I have a lot of things going on right now. The people who I'm supporting, going to events or whatever, these people I genuinely, have a support for, or, they've supported me, or, I've known you or something. So it's cool. You know what I mean? But I'm just talking about in your life in general. Do not feel like you're obligated to do and go and be a part of every single thing that literally comes your way. Because if you're genuinely a good soul, and you're somebody who people always rely on, and people always want to talk to, people always want to come back to, people always want to do these things, yeah, you're going to always be invited to all the popping things. Yeah, you're going to always be invited to all the things that are going on. But stop reaching out. Stop texting them. Stop calling them, and see your phone will be crickets. Your phone will be complete crickets, because you are the energy source. You are the power bar. You are the one who's calling and checking in and making sure everything is okay and blah, blah, blah. Are they doing that for you? No. So that is considered something that does not add to you. So if it doesn't add, what does it do? It subtracts. So you want the things that are adding to you. You don't want the things that are subtracting from you. You do not want to lessen your value or water down your value for the sake of someone else, so they can have a fizz in their drink. You know what I mean? You're not going to water yourself or devalue yourself or put yourself in places that you don't belong. You have to get to a place where you say, okay, yeah, no, not going, not doing it. No. And people say, oh, shady, it's shady. We love to throw the word shady around in our community today, but it's not the act of shadiness that is really on your part. It's just knowing where to invest your time. Time is money. Investing is important. It's vital. Why would I spend the majority of my time with someone or with a group of people who don't care for me? Why would I do that? Is it serving me? No. Is it paying me? No. Is it allowing me to de-stress? No, it's actually stressing me. So why would you continue to put yourself in situations that don't serve you? You have to think, you have to really sit down and think about that. So you want to surround yourself with positive people, people who are going places, people who are not around you just to leech off of you, or not around you just because they want you to be a part of something that they have going on. You have to surround yourself with people who have already stepped into the arena in which you're looking to step in, or are at that same level as you and are aiming to go to the same places that you are. I have people, and we talked about this today, and when it comes down to friends and family and things like that, literally we had a conversation in the middle of the store. I stopped to get some boiled peanuts, and literally, like, it's a whole bunch of gentlemen, the store owner, all of this, and it turned into like a 5-person combo, me being the only female. So it was very nice to feel how the men actually agreed with my philosophy as a woman, because in society nowadays, it's the man and the woman doesn't really agree on a lot of, I'm not saying that we can't come to a consensus or an agreement on topics, but a man's approach and a woman's approach or belief system in something is, a lot of times different in many ways. It was amazing to see how these gentlemen also agreed. I mean, we went back to the depths of things. We talked about the fact that, when it comes down to the educational system, how people blame their ignorance on society and all of this stuff that happens. But my thing is, I told them, no one can take your mind from you. No one can take what you know away from you. So the one thing that we have access to, that everything is somewhere, is in a book. And you know how many people read? Not that many people. Like, a lot of people read, but you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people who are not educated, and they blame it on the system. They blame it on, okay, with a library card and an address, you can go check out a book and return it. Like, you can buy a book if you have the money to buy a book. You can borrow a book. You can go to the donation center and go get a book. It's no excuse for why we are not elevating. It's no excuse for why we are not becoming more successful. It's too many excuses, not enough doing. I am someone who am very motivated, very determined. And when we were talking about the friends and family, I don't want to go on a tangent, but we were just saying, the guy was like, so what do you do about those friends who are not, he said, are all your friends as sharp as you? Are all the people you talk to, he said, are they like you? Because what I hear, I haven't heard philosophies placed in the way that you've placed and backed up, the way you're backed up. He said, do you know people who are, are all your friends like you? And I said, unfortunately, no. You have the friends who you went to school with. You also have the friends you meet in college, different levels, middle school, high school, college. Then you got the friends who you meet at this chapter of your life because you was a part of this. You got these friends who you met because this was, an event that you had. You have the church people that you might have known growing up. You have, all of these different people who come into your life at different seasons of your life. However, the reason that they come into your life is not all for the same purpose. You might have come into my life at a time where I was down, and I needed encouragement. So you became someone who became that voice of reason. Or you might have come into my life because I just went to school with you, and we kicked it because we were just like, we had a lot in common as far as laughter and fun, and obviously we was in school for the same thing to graduate, and you know what I mean? Or you come across these people who is like, I met you for business, and that's that. Or I met you as an accountability partner so I can tighten up on my regimen. You meet people for different seasons and reasons of your life, and you cannot sit here and can you put a chapter in a page? No. You have to space it out. You have to read it for what it is. The story has to build upon itself. Where you start from the preface to the ending of the book, it's different stages along the way, and you have to be able to understand that and accept that. I might be able to go have a casual drink with you, glass of wine. We go to a restaurant, we laugh it up, we chalk it up. But when it comes down to me talking investments, it's talking business, it's talking about me becoming the better version of myself, to an extent like no other, it's almost like to that person, they might be deaf ears, but to someone who's already in the arena, mindset, thought process of being financially free, understanding financial literacy, just becoming the better version of yourself and creating generational wealth, they are going to hear me in a different realm. It's literally like speaking to someone and they're deaf. They're not going to be able to hear you. They will try to read your lips. They may misinterpret you. And they might misinterpret you because of the improper reading of your lips. So you have to do sign language to speak their lingo, to speak their language. It's the same situation. They don't hear me, you know, but when you're amongst someone who you guys are both deaf, you can sign, you can, you know what I mean? Or you guys both can speak, so you both can speak, or you both can see, you're in the same arena. It's the same thing when it comes to your success. When you are talking to people who are like-minded, who are already chasing after the things that you want, who don't see ceilings, but they definitely see that the sky is the limit. That is a different conversation than a person who sees that the sky is, who sees this, their life as a ceiling, which means that there is a cap to everything that they do. I'm not saying that you're not a good person for me to talk to or be in my life, because you probably bring value to me, but when it comes down to that type of value, it's not the same value in different aspects of your life. So we have to understand that. We have to, congratulations to you guys. I don't want to speak too soon, but it looks like we just hit 50 subscribers. So to the 50 of you who are subscribed to my channel, I definitely want to say thank you. We are growing on this channel, and I don't care if I have 50 subscribers, 1 subscriber, 1,000,000 subscribers, 100 subscribers. I thoroughly enjoy getting on my YouTube and talking to you guys. I'm going to be talking way more about business and of course, beauty, everything that's lifestyle that's on my channel, I'm going to continue to talk about. But when it comes to really educating people on believing in themselves and becoming the better version of themselves, that is my niche. Self-care, self-love, and being the better version of yourself. Those are topics that really I'm passionate about. Not to say I'm not passionate about the other things, but really giving you something that you can walk away with a value. Something that you can walk away and say, gosh, I looked at that girl's video today, and in 20 minutes, she gave me enough for the next 6 years of my life. I want to change lives like that. I want to be that type of person. I don't want to use my platform ever in my life to mislead or misguide people in any way. That's why I'm so transparent. That's why I'm so authentic. That's why I am the way that I am, because real recognize real, and people are attracted and gravitate to real. So that's the only way I know, and that's the only way I'm going to keep it with you guys. And I'm hoping that you guys know throughout the summer, throughout the year, that you guys would just join my channel. And I know that I'm probably rambling and ranting, but when it comes down to real life topics like this, I get passionate. Because I know that there's somebody who's looking at my videos who's saying, oh my gosh, I want to be like her. And it doesn't even have to be like my everyday whatever I do, but be like me in the sense of I want to think like her. And let me let you guys know, it's open. You know, you have your own brain capacity, and I have my own brain capacity. So your storage space, I'm not taking your gigabytes and putting it into my storage. You know how we use the USBs? I'm not taking my thumb drive and sticking it into yours and taking all your memory and you taking mine. I'm not doing that. So your gigs, your storage, that's yours. What you learn, what you know, do something with. Read books, educate yourself, listen to audios, talk to successful people, have an accountability partner. Write out your goals, write out your budget. Do you know what you spend monthly? Do you know what your monthly bills are? Do you know what comes twice a year and what comes every month and what comes? That's simple budgeting. That's budgeting, that's, planning, just knowing exactly what your budget sheet looks like for the month. So there's a lot of things to, be educated about, and I'm hoping and praying that as my channel expands, I will be able to, educate you guys on the things that I know. I'm no professional in each of these different areas that I'm talking about when it comes down to success, but I'm a professional in my own life. I might not be out there selling services right then and there to say, oh, I do this or I do that, but I could tell you that it's worked for me or it doesn't work for me in my life, and hopefully you'll be able to listen, tune in, and say, hey, I think she's right about that, or hey, I struggle with that same thing. I don't have my regimen together. That's why my businesses aren't successful, because no matter which business you're in, you've got to have a regiment, and you have got to speak to people, be direct. You have to lead gen in every single business that you're in. So regardless of how you feel or what you think, you got it. You will be successful. You have to weed out the people who don't serve you. You have to not look back. The only time you look back to see how far you've come. You do not look back thinking, I want to go back and be the way that I used to be. You always want to be the better version of yourself. And that's another thing. Never compete with anyone, because when you compete with someone, you're always going to be in disappointment, because you're going to feel like you can't keep up, or maybe you are keeping up, but they got you this month, they don't got you that next. No, compete with yourself, because you will be competing. Yesterday, if you ran 10 laps at the park, then run 12 today. Compete with yourself. You know, I'll be on the Stairmaster, I'll be in the gym, and I come in the gym sometimes and I see, you know, these girls will just be staring at me, and based on my workout, I would see them try to start doing the same workout. And I'm like, well, sis, you can't just come into the gym with your mission and then try to do what I do. I can't come in the gym with my mission and try to do what you have to do. It's steps to everything, and there's seasons and steps, you know, like, so you have to go at your own pace. Don't try to be someone else's speed when you can be your own speed. You know, and always be honest. Integrity wins all. Think about a person who constantly lies about everything. Eventually it's going to catch up with you, and it's going to be hard to keep telling those lies, because you're going to have to remember what you said last. So be successful. Change the game. Change the ropes. Be who you want to be who you deserve. Be the better version of yourself. Like, I know I ranted, but I was ready to share this video just because I'm just thinking about the conversations I had today, and the conversations I always have about success and business. I'm passionate about it. Like, I have a love for this stuff. I have a niche for this stuff. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, give it a thumbs up. Comment, you know, so I can stop talking to myself in my videos and things like that. Stay tuned. I'm trying to have more content being placed on my channel. Of course, I focus on trying to have content that is relatable and content that is actually good. I don't want to just throw anything up. I want to throw up, you know, things that are beneficial, you know, to the best of my ability. So as my channel progresses, I definitely am planning for the quality of everything to progress. Like I told you guys, when it comes to lighting, when it comes to, you know, just different things, small steps, baby strides. But I'm still going to get on here. I'm still going to talk to you guys. I'm still going to motivate. So hope someone enjoyed this video today. I hope it made someone's day. I hope it changed their mindset. I hope something came out of it. And if it's just one soul that I changed today, then I know that I've fulfilled my purpose for today's mission. And if it's more than that, then that is even more awesome. So again, give this video a thumbs up. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, see you guys in my next video.
It's only 11 something, but why does it feel like it's 2 something?